Alright, what's going on, guys? Bob here, and today I'm going to be doing a chill back commentary with you guys. And so basically, in the background is just going to be some Titanfall gameplay. So if you guys don't know, I actually got suspended from Xbox Live until the 23rd. So I'm just using some gameplay that I have on my computer. Just that really Titanfall was the only long, sort of lengthy gameplay that I have on my computer. But basically in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a story that I experienced about the first time that I tried to get turned up. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Sorry about getting banned. So 200 subscriber montage is gonna be coming out pretty soon. And yeah, let's just get into the topic today. So the first time I tried to get turned up was last summer. So me and my friends, I go to this summer camp, or I went to this summer camp. And basically, if you guys ever gone to summer camp, it's like a 3-week overnight camp. So it's basically a month, and like no parents, no nothing. It's just you and your friends, and like counselors and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty big camp, and this camp is up in Maine, up in Wells. It's called Kiwani. It's a really fun camp, and really fun. So basically, me and my friends, one of them guys, his name was Max, and the other one is Liam. So we went on like a hiking trip because like you had to, each cabin had, or like cabin or whatever, had to go on a hiking trip and stuff like that. So we went on a hiking trip to this place called Bar Harbor, and it was a pretty fun place. Like in the daytime, there was like, it was all like festive and stuff like that, and there were like kids running around, like super hot like milfs and stuff. I know all you guys like them, but all them thotties walking around. That one's for Rusty. I know he's gonna be watching this video, but yeah. So all these girls walking around, all these kids, like it looked like a really fun place, and we're just like walking around and just like having fun with like our cabin. And then we went like hiking and all that, and throughout the day we went mountain biking and done all that stuff, all that like really fun and all that stuff. So we get back to camp, and like me and my friends are like talking, me and my friends Max and Liam, we're talking, and we're like thinking to ourselves like, wow, that was actually like really fun. Like we like actually want to go get turned up. So like I shit you not, this story is 100% real. If you don't believe me, then you can go fuck yourself. But this story is like 100% real. So me, Max, and Liam were thinking to ourselves, and we're like, all right, how are we gonna go get turned up? So like our campsite, or like camping place, was about like 2 miles away from one town and like 18 miles away from Bar Harbor, the place that we were before. So we're like, all right, why don't we just wait until the camp counselors go to sleep, and then maybe we can like go walk the 2 miles over to that town and see if we can find like parties or stuff. Because like, get it, this is in the middle of the summer. This is in the middle of summer, so there should be like kids running around. Like hopefully we can get like have some fun. We had like $18 or something like that. Something like we all chipped in all of our money, and we had like $18. So it's the 3 of us. So it's around like 12 o'clock. And we dress up, and we're looking fresh, and we start walking like 2 miles in the pitch black. And we finally get to this town, and it's a ghost town. Like there's no one there. Like there was like one convenience store open. Like none of the liquor stores were open. There was nothing. No stores or anything were open. And we're like, shit, dude. Like where are all the kids? Where are they at? Like this is the middle of the summer. But like we didn't realize like this is Maine. I'm not sure if any of my viewers are from Maine, but like you guys don't turn up. Like, people in Maine don't turn up. Or like, we were, like, wicked pissed. We're like, alright, crap, yo, how are we gonna get turned up? Like, there's no kids, no stores open. All there was like, this one convenience store. Like, we were like, alright, we could, like, go get, like, a beer or something inside a liquor store. Because my friend Max had a fake ID. And we're like, alright, and he was like, nah. He's like, nah, that wouldn't work. And, like, it wouldn't be fun. It's, like, us three. And we're like, alright, so why don't we think about going to Bar Harbor? So, like, this is 18 miles away. This is long ass. So we call this like taxi company, and like this lady was like a freak show. Like her voicemail was like, if you don't speak English, it's like ching chong ching chong ching or something like that. It's like, call this number if you want a taxi. And like this lady, she drove us to Bar Harbor for our $18. Like she took all of our money. And no, I don't think she took all of our money. She took like $10, maybe a little bit less. It was pretty cheap. She was just driving her minivan, and there was like a bunch of cats and shit in there, and all this weird stuff. And she drove us to Bar Harbor, and like we were talking and stuff, and she was like, you guys don't even look like you're that old. And we're like, oh yeah, we're in college, and like we're like all freshmen in high school, so this is bad. And she's like, oh yeah, right. So she drops us off in Bar Harbor, and like we walk into town, and once again, no one, ghost town. There's a couple bars open, and like there are like a bunch of hot chicks in there, but they're like, all right, we're not gonna go like prancing around in a bar trying to get our dick wet. So like we're all like, all right, what are we gonna do? So me and my friend Max, and Liam. So me and Liam like waited outside the bar, and Max went in and tried to get some beers with his fake ID, and he got a couple, but then I forget, like, I'm trying to like remember like exactly what happened. He got like a couple and he brought them out, but he only got like two, so we had to share like 2 to 3. Like we weren't getting turned up at all, and we're like, all right, fuck this, we have no money, like how are we gonna get back? So like, matter of fact, it's like 2 in the morning right now, and we're like, all right, how are we gonna get back? And how we get back is we start walking from Bar Harbor. Like, all right, maybe we'll meet some kids like along the way, along the walk of like 18 miles. Maybe we'll meet some kids that will drive us there, because like we have no money, and like I shit you not, like it was the worst experience I've ever had. And we're walking the 18 miles, and it's pitch black. Like I shit you not, this is in the mountains. Like no one. It was like lightning. It was raining in the pitch black. We were walking 18 miles. Like I'm not sure if you guys know, but that's like, I think that's like 9 miles away from a marathon. That's a long ass time, and it was just, it was terrible. Like our legs were killing, and it was just terrible. And there was like no service. We couldn't call anyone. It was just pitch black. It was just absolutely terrible. And yeah, so like we arrived back at like our campsite around like 3 or 4. We walked 8, dude. It took us 2 hours or something like that to walk all the way, and it was a long ass time, and it was not fun. It was probably the worst experience I've ever had in my life of trying to get turned up. But yeah, so like we arrived, we were gonna camp around like 3 or 4, and what we do is we just walk into the camp. Now, like, guys, this isn't like the actual like the camp that we were at. Where this was like a camp that we were staying at after like we're hiking and stuff like that. And we walk behind camp, and we just like go and we start swimming in the what do you call it, pool, like the community pool of that camp. And like we're just in our boxers, like we had no bathing suits, like we were all wearing like jeans and stuff, and our legs hurt. Like my calf was about to fall out my fucking leg, and it was a terrible experience. But yeah, so in the counselors of the camp like never even found out that like that happened. So it was pretty chill. But yeah, guys, that's like the first time I ever tried to get turned up. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Thanks for watching YouTube. See you guys later.